Hello everyone, I am Praveen BR, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering, teaching Basic Electrical Engineering subject. In today's session, I am going to teach you module number 1A, DC circuits. Under that, I have chosen Ohm's law and Kirchhoff's law. So let us study first what's Ohm's law. So, under Ohm's law, we are going to see what is the statement of Ohm's law and what are the limitations of Ohm's law. And under Kirchhoff's law, we are going to study the two laws, that is Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law. So, first, let us see what is Ohm's law. Ohm's law is the relationship between the two quantities, that is electric current and electric voltage. The definition or the statement of Ohm's law is at constant temperature and constant pressure, the voltage is directly proportional to current. So when I remove the proportional, I get constant of proportionality, that is resistance. Therefore, I get V is equal to R into I, where R is the constant of proportionality called as resistance. Resistance is defined as the opposition to the flow of electric current, where V is the voltage, I is the current, and R is the resistance measured in ohms. What are the limitations of Ohm's law? Ohm's law is not applicable to non-metallic conductors like silicon carbide. We cannot apply Ohm's law to nonlinear devices like diode. We cannot apply Ohm's law to arc lamps because the arc that is produced exhibits nonlinear characteristics. Hence, we cannot apply Ohm's law. Let's see what is the Kirchhoff's law. Kirchhoff's law are of two types. One is Kirchhoff's current law and the other one is Kirchhoff's voltage law. Kirchhoff's current law is applicable to both open loop and closed loop, while Kirchhoff's voltage law is applicable only to the closed loop. What is the statement of Kirchhoff's current law? It states that the algebraic sum of currents meeting at a node is equal to 0. That is, summation I equals to 0. When current enters a node, it is taken as positive, and when current leaves a node, it is taken as negative. In this example, we can see that when I apply Kirchhoff's current law at point C, we understand that current I1 and I2 are entering point C, current I3, I4 and I5 are leaving point C. Therefore, we get I1 plus I2 minus I3 minus I4 minus I5 equated to 0. When minus I3, minus I4 and minus I5 goes to the right hand side, we get I1 plus I2 equals to I3 plus I4 plus I5. Let us see what is Kirchhoff's voltage law. The statement of Kirchhoff's voltage law is the algebraic sum of voltage drops and EMFs in a closed loop is equal to 0. So summation of V plus IR is equal to 0. There are certain sign convention. When current flows from positive terminal to negative terminal, the voltage is considered to be negative. When current flows from negative terminal to positive terminal, the voltage is considered to be positive. If I take an example, here the current flows from negative terminal to positive terminal. So I consider the voltage as positive Vs, whereas in the resistance R1, I mark the terminals as positive and negative. So when current flows from the positive terminal to the negative terminal, the voltage drop across R1 is taken as minus I into R1. Similarly, the voltage drop across R2 is taken as minus I into R2. Hence, we get Vs minus IR1 minus IR2 equals to 0, or Vs is equal to I into R1 plus R2. Hence, this states Kirchhoff's current law and voltage law. Thank you for watching this video.